I might have started another master set. To be fair, outside of my vintage collecting, I don't do a lot of modern master sets. The last modern set I started was Japanese 151, and I haven't done anything in English since that release either. So naturally, when a high-class premium set comes out like Terastal Festival, I get the itch to start a new binder, and of course I did. I opened up 30 booster boxes on a YouTube live, which was beyond fun. I will link it in the description if you want to go back and watch it. This video is going to be a summary of what I pulled and how it looks in a binder. With Prismatic Evolutions in English just confirming that they too will have reverses and Master Ball reverses in the set, this 500 plus card master set is absolutely insane looking. This is going to be a glimpse of what Prismatic Evolutions is going to look like on the English side. So let's check it out. I ended up pulling 296 out of the 531 cards I needed. Couple big bangers, which definitely helped to start a set. Umbreon Master Ball was the biggest pull of the entire live, and it looks good in this binder. To start off, I went with a Vault X Ocean Blue 4x3 binder. This one holds 480 cards, I think it is. Even though it's a 531 card set, I'm not using every spot. I do double up when it comes to the non-holos and the holos. I put the reverses over those. So on the first page here, start off with grass type. This is what I am talking about. So the non-holo is in the first spot, the reverse goes over it like this Leafeon is, and then the Master Ball is going to be in the second spot. When this is done and every card is filled in, the entire page is going to have texture. Because these cards, the new reverses and the new Master Balls in Japanese, are all textured cards. This is the difference between the two. On the left side, we have the regular Pokeball, and on the right side, the new Master Ball, different from how it was when they released it in 151. But the texture on them looks absolutely amazing. The set is going to look so insane once it's finished, having these cards on every single page. All right, let's start flipping through the pages and go through this set. Every single card has 3 versions outside of the regular EX cards. I did end up pulling a majority of the Master Balls for the Eeveelutions in my live. So my case, my boxes were like beyond cracked. I ended up having duplicates of a couple of the Master Balls. I pulled almost every Eeveelution SAR outside of the Umbreon and Espeon, but I did pull the Umbreon and Espeon Master Balls. So the Vaporeon was part of that. The Milotic's a really sick one. There's also a lot of really good arts in this set. Now, all of the arts are, outside of the EXs, the Eeveelutions, they are reprints. And the Master Balls, everything that's Eeveelution is a new print. But these cards are beyond insane with the texture. They just look freaking amazing, especially laid out in this binder. Once it's completed, like I literally cannot wait until this binder is done. Got the Sylveon, the Espeon, the Vaporeon. Umbreon is my favorite Eeveelution. And that's not even like a fanboy thing. That's been like since day one. Alright, so we have a Pokeball here.
Master Ball Umbreon? Did you just actually Master Ball Umbreon? This motherfucker actually just Master Ball Umbreon.
I just Master Ball Umbreon. And here we have, I pulled the reverse Umbreon along with the Master Ball Umbreon. This is the chase card for the set. It is more expensive than any of the SARs. I want to say it's going for like 400 plus right now, somewhere in that ballpark. I can't even imagine what it's going to go for in a PSA 10. Really like that Jirachi. Just the reverses make some of these cards look so much better than they are. Eevee Master Ball. Getting into the trainers. A lot of duplicates on the A specs. Like I said, it's just all reprints. Reprints from previous sets. That is typically how Japan does their high-class sets. The main set itself is usually a lot of reprints, and then they have a ton of SRs and SARs. On the back side, here they are. So we're going to start off with all the trainers. I pulled Larry, bunch of the odds and ends, Friends in Paldea, that is a sick one. And I think that's Eerie without her costume on, which was actually kind of cool to learn. And then we're getting into the SARs, the biggest hits of this set. I'm going to pull quite a few of these out to look at the texture and the arts. Leafeon very well might be one of my favorite Eeveelution SARs in this set. I just think the art looks freaking amazing. The colors, the green all over it. Flareon. The next page is going to be the best layout once it is complete, but so far I actually have a ton of it. Vaporeon, the Palafin, Jolteon, Sylveon. Over here I have one of the Eevees. The Roaring Moon is actually one of my favorite arts as well. This card is going to be one of the main chase cards in English. I can't imagine it not. Now this is primarily an Eeveelution set, but these other arts on all the non-Eeveelutions, you can't beat that. Japanese quality, their texture, I just think is just not matched. The English cards are fantastic, don't get me wrong, but if I'm going to do a master set, I just prefer to have that little extra oomph on there and the way it looks in the binder once it's completed. And on the last page, we have the remainder of the SAR trainers and then the gold cards. I'm missing quite a few of them. I know the Pikachu is one amongst a couple others. The Kieran, he is my favorite card, or my favorite trainer card in the set. I think the colors on this one, they knocked it out of the park. You have like the rays of light coming off of the background, all in the eyes, kind of like the Parasol Lady card from a few sets ago. Similar color, similar texture with the eyes. They're really killing these art textures in Japanese. So that's going to be the entire set front to back of Terastal Festival. I imagine it's going to be exactly how Prismatic Evolutions is going to look, card for card with all the reverses. It's going to be a big set. It's a massive set. And it's going to be a lot of money too. In English, these cards are probably going to go for more. All of the Eeveelutions are going to be the chase cards, especially the Master Balls. With English having Master Balls for the first time, people are going to lose their minds for cards like this in English. Now, unlike my vintage master sets where I only buy cards in person, this I will probably do online. The reverses are going to be super hard to track down at cons. I'm not going to be flipping through a million binders looking for specific reverses when there's the regular reverses, the master balls. With the release of Japanese cards being able to be sold on TCG Player, it's going to be kind of easy to buy a lot of these reverses. They're probably going to be cheap. The master balls also aren't too expensive unless it's any of the Eeveelutions. So I'm in no rush to finish this set, but I will be buying a lot of it online. I will be just having envelopes show up, throwing it into the binder, and I'll do periodic updates, either another video when it's done or a couple lives like I do with my vintage collections to give status updates. I'll probably just do a Japanese live in the upcoming weeks. I will show off some of the stuff that people don't even know that I have. I have a VMAX Climax master set. It's only missing like 30 reverses and one main card. I'm 100% done on V-Star Universe, and I am missing 3 cards to have a complete Japanese 151 master set. I need Gengar, Pikachu, and Muck Master Balls. So there's your overall glimpse of Terastal Festival, Prismatic Evolutions. Let me know in the comments what cards you're chasing, if you're going to do a master set in English, if you're working on one in Japanese, or what cards in general you just want to pull from the set. Drop a like on the video, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
Don't stop.